Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your video for provisions for Gemini season 2020. We're outside today because it's just, such a freaking blessing. It really is, I'm fortunate enough to live somewhere where I can be socially isolated from people while still being in like this incredible blue skied sunlight environment. I hope wherever you are, you're able to at least open up a window, get some fresh air into your space. Reconnect to the seasons, There's like two butterflies dancing over there. Just the freaking cutest. Alright, so Sagittarius. Gemini season is your 7th house. There's some weird stuff. I say weird. There's some recalibrating stuff going on in Gemini season. 2 days after the sun moves into Gemini, we have the new moon, and then on the full moon there is a eclipse. It's not like the juiciest eclipse that we have this year, but it is the beginning of eclipse season. So yeah, we'll be doing readings for that when the time comes, but this is going to be just your overview for what's up. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, we're going to do this reading a bit differently. We're going to start with an oracle card to get the general energy, then we'll be looking into recent past, your current energies, and then anything that is coming in the future for you. And then we will wrap it up with some guidance from the oracle again, and clarification from the tarot if need be. Okay, that's the theme of Gemini season for Sagittarius this 2020. Chopwood. I feel like this came up for you guys in your last reading. There's a lot of that happening these days, hey? We've also got No Place Like Home and Yin, both reversed for you guys. Whoa, man, I do shuffle these cards really well. Like, I divide them into stacks of 7 and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, like, etc., etc. Like, woof. This came up for Capricorn, this came up for Aquarius. Alright. So you might be feeling a little bit at odds with your environment, Sag. You might be feeling like just disconnected, but also like it's hard for you to, I really just want my back against this log, that's what's up. It might be feeling like you want to have, it might be just, you're in a really interesting season of transition. I feel like with this chop wood, what you're really kind of being called to do is take a day at a time. This is the energy of daily habits create change. This is the energy of like enjoy mundane moments with yourself, enjoy mundane moments with your partner. This is like quiet coffee first thing in the morning. That kind of sets the rest of your day up to be just like really super beautiful. This is also like gratitudes in a way. If you follow my blog, you know how I feel about gratitudes. I feel like the theme that I really want for you, Sagittarius, to be connecting to with this is that it's okay to find joy in uncertainty. It's okay if everything is kind of unpredictable and not making a whole bunch of sense. It's okay to like just, be really grateful for your morning coffee and the sound of birds. Wow, it just flew by. I mean, the universe is really kind of interesting sometimes. Forever in awe, forever full of gratitude. All right. Let's take a look. Let's go closer. Let's go deeper. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Gemini season 2020. What are the themes? What was the recent past? present energies, incoming energies. Okay, Sag. And then at the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Cups in the reverse for your general energy. So there might be an overwhelm of energy, or there might be a blockage of emotional energy. We will see. We'll see what the rest of your reading has to say about that. We do have the High Priestess reverse following that, so I feel like for you this might be again, could be both actually with that. Recent past, the Magician reversed, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles reversed. So Sagittarius, you were maybe in your power here. I feel like there was a bit of reckless energy that kind of came with this, though. I feel like you were kind of like, oh, I can do anything, and so you did everything, actually. And it's maybe like become a little bit much to juggle. I see this kind of, I mean, like, Sagittarius to me is like the air sign of the fire signs, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you. This could also be life handing you, like, throwing a bunch of shit at you and you being like, what? That kind of energy of like, what? There's a lot to work with here. I don't know what to do. And that could be what's causing like this pause, this kind of blockage to your inner voice, to your emotional flow, to your inner world. That's what this is. Yeah. So your present energies, Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that super trite cliche, like, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. The Wheel of Fortune is all about that. It's all about cycles. It's all about feeling left out in the cold here. This is all about being like, something was taken from me and I don't know what, but also like this feeling of, there's a wasp right there. Moving on. This is celebration. So I can't wait to clarify what that's all about for you. This could be too that in this cycle there's a part of you that is feeling like you're thriving, you know? I've heard this a lot in like some of my circles. People are like, it's weird because out there things are so uncertain and I don't know what's coming down the pipe for me. But underneath it all, it's like people are returning to this like joyful nature. It's like, you know, like capitalism, not to get too political on Maine here, but capitalism does kind of keep us in this cycle of feeling like if we're not being productive, there's no worth, you know, like our self-worth is so closely determined on what we are producing. It's really closely determined on like, if you are, oh my god. Did you guys see that wasp? It was huge. It's like the size of my face. Fucking nuts. You get where I'm going with this though. So like, even though maybe this whole like, you've been identifying with this like go persona that's like, it's no longer applicable for some of you. But you're feeling really good about it. You know, you're thriving. Your day-to-day life is like, you're feeling more comfortable. Your emotions might be leveling out. That could be what this is. You know, your emotions are carrying you back into this inner world. And yeah, you're just kind of like in that process of articulating to yourself, like, I'm in unfamiliar territory right now because my life up until this point has been, I don't know, like a 9-to-5, or it's been like motivated by how much I can accumulate or how many of my debts I can pay off, or like whatever it is. But now you're coming into this energy of the Four of Wands. Like, this is the wish, the 11-11, you know, this is partnership, this is celebration, this is communication, this can be engagement, this can be like blah 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 blah, like all of these wonderful, like, joyful things. This is you coming into this energy of your life being like, I'm really blessed, actually. And capitalism, like, I don't really care what you have to say about it. Wow, wow, wow. Did you guys just see all of these, like, dandelions used to just float across? Like, this is, wow, the energy is in the air for you right now. It's like, make your wish, because you're very abundant right now, and you're very much allowed to enjoy your life right now, even though it's unfamiliar. You're allowed to. Incoming energies for you: the Tower reverse, the Five of Cups reverse, and the Hermit reverse. I was literally just, this is the exact energy I was just talking about, so this is gonna be a quick one for you guys, because we got there. The Tower reverse is just kind of talking about like fighting the end of something. This can be like fighting a change, but, and here's the exciting bit, because it's with the Five of Cups in the reverse, you're finally ready to like pick up those remaining cups and like, you know, acknowledge to yourself, I'm feeling super good. The Hermit reverse is also just talking about like coming out of that period of introspection. So I feel like whatever has been going on for you in the past little while, it's like your nervous system is kind of like recalibrated to not being like all the time, if you know what I mean. So cool. So cool. And you know what's really cool about this, guys, is that this is the energy that radicalizes people. Is like, I was talking to a very, very dear friend of mine, and if you're watching this, I love you, babe. I love you so much. And we were just kind of joking, because it's like we've been getting really, really weird in our day-to-day lives, and we like don't want to reintegrate into society. You know, it's like life is so good right now. Like, I'm sitting in a field enjoying the sun, listening to the birds sing. When, you know, like this time last year, for a lot of us, things looked really different. You know, we were maybe at jobs that we didn't like. We were maybe in relationships we didn't like. But the beauty of this whole thing is like, now that we know how good it is to not be so like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. It's like, now that we're like, oh yeah, life is really good, and like my worth isn't determined by how much I'm producing, it's like, the veil has fallen. I don't want to go back. And you know what? I'm going to make sure I don't have to go back. It's good for you, Sagittarius. I want to know what uprisings you're beginning so that I can come to those riots. CC me, please. Okay. What is the guidance for Sagittarius? Knight of Wands. That's you, baby. That is you. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands reverse, man. And the Hanging of Wands. Okay, so there's a caution here. There's like, before you start this riot, which I'm very excited about, because it's based in this place of self-worth, you know? It's based on this sort of new rhythm. Before you start that, allow this perspective that's coming in to really come in, you know? Really listen to it, really get into, there's an ant on me, so just give me a hot second while I get you back where you're supposed to be, because, honey, I don't like killing bugs. But if they're in my personal space, I will relocate them, you know? Yeah. So we are the bugs who are being relocated to where we're supposed to be. Take the time to really listen to your body. Listen to how good this feels. It might be unfamiliar at first, but yeah, it feels good. It feels good. Once all those fears go away, shit's lit, dude. Okay, what? Now I feel like I'm channeling your energy because I'm in such a great mood. So thank you for allowing me to channel this for you guys. It's really nice when these readings go this way. For me, it brings me a lot of joy and a lot of clarity to be able to deliver these messages. I really hope that you know that. Okay, go the distance. Nice. So Sagittarius, I'm gonna see what's in the book about this one, actually, because there are words sometimes other people use which just work better than mine. Whew. Okay, to bring your dreams to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in your current experience. Yeah, we're in the long haul for this. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld for you. Remember that. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of manifestation. Did you guys just hear all the birds like start to sing? They're like agreeing. This is the chorus. You're gonna do great things here, Sag. So just take your time and feel into that juicy energy. Make sure that whatever it is that you're whatever changes you're inciting, this is like daily work will get you there. And have it so that when you get there, you're not burnt out. And so you can actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, Sag. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope this resonated. If it did, give it a like, give me some comments, give me some feedback, whatever. Like, I just love you for being here in the first place. And I will see you in your next reading. Bye.